Jamie, 0-0 draw with Chester at the Tarmac Silverland Stadium. Do you feel like it's a point gained or two lost?
I think when you're at home, it's two lost. There was a good opportunity for us today to turn the screw at different moments in the game, and we didn't do it. I think first half, they probably edged it. We looked nervous. We looked way off the pace. Coming into it with a little bit of confidence from the win against Alfreton, a deserved win against Alfreton, to today, I thought we'd be a little bit more confident with the ball, and we weren't for whatever reason. Sometimes that does happen. Not much in it first half, but they probably edged it a little bit in terms of pressure. I think they had one chance first half, and then second half, I thought we were much better. We reacted better, changed the shape a little bit. It was predominantly us on the ball, and I think if there was any team going to score, it was probably going to be us. But even though I say that, when we were in the final third, I think we made some poor decisions. Maybe shooting when we should have passed, or pass when we should have shot, or pass when we should have crossed the ball. But all in all, I'm more positive with the second half performance. But we still need to test the keeper. We still need to work the keeper, and we still need to look like scoring, because as it stands at the moment, it's breaking down a little bit when it looks like we've got a chance to make a chance, if that makes any sense at all. And they didn't really have any chance the second half, although in the last minute or two they had that close range one that got crossed, and credit to Theo, who's made a fantastic save to keep it 0-0. But as I say, we were a better team second half, and they probably edged it in the first half. So there's a sense of disappointment, frustration, because when we're at home, we should be performing throughout the 95 minutes and putting a lot more pressure on teams.
As you say, two sort of big moments in the game realistically. Sean Brisley, good save from the Chester stopper, and then obviously Theo pulling off the heroics towards the end. Is it just frustrating that those little moments aren't just clicking for you around the edge of the box?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Things aren't quite clicking at the moment. I think we're in between a couple of shapes. We're in between a few different players have come in, and for them to knit and gel and to understand each other, I think that's happening. That's inevitable. That's not standing here making any excuses. It's just where we are. We've got some fantastic footballers at the club. I think the talent here that we've got in the 18, 19 players that we got is phenomenal. Really, really good footballers. Theo's a fantastic goalkeeper who's made a great save. But as you say, that moment's kept us in it. And Briz has latched onto one, and their keeper's made a good save as well. But there's a few other moments there that we had. I think there's one that's set back to, I think it was Bunny or Sarge, just landed on one, and one or two other moments as well in the box where we could be getting a shot off. But yeah, those things aren't quite falling for us at the moment. And it will turn, and we'll get a little bit of rub the green, and we'll get a penalty, or we'll get something that'll go in off someone. But as it stands, it's difficult for us to score a goal, or to score certainly more than one or two. I think that's the most that we've scored in games. But look, the positives are we've kept the clean sheet against a side that have scored a few themselves. They're quite good. Their front three are strong, and I thought we held our own against them. But we should be holding our own against them, but we limited them, particularly in the second half, other than the one that they've created. So there's some positives there and some half decent performances. But I just felt like that when we were going in the second half, and we just needed to put that little bit more sustained pressure on, we didn't quite do that, and they were resolute and kept strong, and they'll be pleased with the draw.
Next up, Kidderminster again at the Tarmac Silverland Stadium. Strong 1,200 crowd here today. Will that be a big factor on Tuesday night if those come out in the numbers again?
Yeah, we need them, and they were great today. They showed their appreciation to the lads, particularly at the end of the game as well, when they could be feeling the frustration, but they're not. They're fully behind them here. That's great at Buxton. That's something I've realised quite quickly, and we will need them on Tuesday night with a different sort of test. We had Alfreton last week, who were back to front quite quickly. We had Chester today, who can play around a little bit and play down the sides. And then we've got Kidderminster, who like a lot of the possession. They'll control 50 to 60% of the possession against most of the teams that they play against in this league. So different sort of test. I'm willing to set up a little bit differently. We'll probably change a few players, but we'll be ready. We'll need a good squad against them, but we'll also need our fans again to be backing us against a side that have been up there year on year in this league, and will be vying to get out. So yeah, if the fans can turn up in the numbers, give us an extra push. The lads need to turn up, recover well today, and we've got a good chance. We've got a good chance against anyone at home. I think we've shown that, but we just need to be that little bit better and turn that screw a little bit when we've when we're in control of games.
Brilliant. Well done today, and obviously good luck Tuesday.
Thank you.